morning, St. Louis! Welcome to another episode of the STL Donut Tour. Today, I'm highlighting the best glazed cinnamon twists that I've found around the St. Louis area. Also called Tiger Tails, glazed cinnamon twists are a popular donut around St. Louis, appearing in about a third of the donut shops and bakeries in the area. After revisiting some of my earlier stops, I've managed to narrow down my list to the top 10 best glazed cinnamon twists in St. Louis. There are a lot of spectacular twists out there, but I'm looking for only the softest donuts with a superb dough structure, an amazing cinnamon flavor, and a beautiful overall look. So without any further ado, let's take a closer look at those donuts.
Starting off today, we have the Glazed Cinnamon Twist at Yummy's Donut Palace in Edwardsville, Illinois. This big and beautiful donut is buttery and yeasty with a heavy coating of cinnamon underneath all that sugary glaze. Soft and chewy with a satisfying cinnamon flavor, Yummy's Glazed Cinnamon Twists are one of my favorite versions of this donut. Next up, we have the Glazed Cinnamon Twist from Tony's in Hazelwood. Just look at this amazing donut. It has the most gorgeous color, an absolutely absurd amount of the thickest glaze. It's incredibly soft and chewy with a sweet, yeasty cinnamon flavor. You definitely want to have a plate under you when you eat it though. That glaze shatters easily and will get everywhere. Up next, we have a glazed cinnamon twist from Little Taste of Heaven Bakery in Maryville, Illinois. This donut has beautiful braids with a nice thin cinnamon paste in between. It's soft and chewy, with the glaze really setting off the whole look and flavor. The sweet, sugary coating really brings out the yeastiness from the dough and the full flavor of the cinnamon. Don't forget to grab a couple of these when you stop in. Following that, we have a delectable looking glazed cinnamon twist from JMC Donuts in Bell Ridge. I love seeing a beautiful cinnamon twist with a healthy amount of cinnamon and a heavy hand on the glaze. Soft and sweet with a delectably yeasty cinnamon flavor, this twist has a fantastic crispness from the glaze that pairs perfectly with its amazing chewiness. After that, we have a glazed cinnamon twist from the Donut Palace in Ellisville. These twists are just fabulous. I love the heavy coating of cinnamon over the thick glaze. That sugar really helps bring out all the flavor of the spice. The twist itself has good structure with a super soft, fluffy inside and a really nice chew with a rich, buttery flavor. This one's an A+ on my list. Up next is the Tiger Tail from the Donut Hole in Barnhart. This rich and buttery yeast donut has a light coating of cinnamon all over. It has a beautiful look with the closed ends like a bow tie and an absolutely delectable flavor. One of my favorite donuts from this stop out in Jefferson County. After that is a glazed cinnamon twist from Donut Delight in Florissant. I recently went back to Donut Delight to try out a few different donuts, and get one of their amazing pineapple fritters for an upcoming highlight episode, and came across a truly delicious glazed cinnamon twist I had not tried the first time around back in season 2. It has a deep, rich color and a perfect amount of cinnamon with a thick, sugary glaze. If you haven't been out to Donut Delight yet, then you don't know what you're missing. Up next is another shop I recently returned to for an apple fritter and left with a stupendous glazed cinnamon knot, the St. Louis Hills Donut Shop. Hands down, some of the best dough craft I've seen on the tour. Everything in this shop is delicious and beautifully crafted. The glazed cinnamon knot has a nice firm outside with a light, fluffy center. The layers of cinnamon pack a good blast of flavor. A light layer of glaze adds a hint of sweetness, letting the buttery richness and cinnamon flavors really shine through. Following that, we have the only familiar American-style donut at Kim's Bakery, the Cinnamon Twist. I loved their version of this donut. It has a beautiful golden color and a crispy, crunchy cinnamon sugar coating that has a real pleasant mouthfeel. The flavor is so buttery, with a nice overall touch of cinnamon sugar. This was one of my favorite cinnamon twists. I love the crunchy coating. You should visit Kim's just for this donut and then have your taste buds blown away by all their other wonderful creations. And last but not least, we have my favorite glazed cinnamon twist in St. Louis, John's Donuts on Broadway. Just look at that golden brown and delicious cinnamon twist. It has an almost thatched looking pattern on it with strands of cinnamon in the dough, topped off with their gorgeous thick sugary glaze. Breaking it open, we find it good and chewy with a soft center and crispy outer shell of glaze. It has a yeasty, buttery sweet cinnamon flavor and a great chewiness.
Thanks for watching this week's highlight. Make sure to click that like and subscribe button down below so you don't miss a single episode. I'll be back again next week with another tour of a great St. Louis area donut shop on the STL Donut Tour, where I'm looking for the gateway to the West through fried dough. Have a great day, everyone.